So, over the past 24 hours, there have been some major developments in the coronavirus COVID-19 case throughout the United States. First off, Trump has banned all travel to Europe for the next 30 days. The NBA has suspended the rest of their season. Tom Hanks now has coronavirus, and Princeton, Harvard, Yale, Stanford, UPenn, Columbia, a bunch of universities across America are now going online for the rest of the semester, as well as evicting some students and forcing them to leave their dorms. This is a crazy particular case, especially for college students all across the country right now, because there are a lot of students who either don't have a place to go back home to or can't afford to go home because they have jobs through the university. So I asked y'all's opinion on this via Instagram. So today I'm going to read through some of your responses as well as give you the rundown of what is happening on campuses all across the United States right now. So yesterday at around 6 p.m. Princeton sent out an email to their entire student body basically saying that the rest of the semester is going to go online, as well as the fact that most students are being evicted from their dorms, meaning that they have to move out this week. Now for Princeton right now, this week it is midterms week, so I've been on the call with my brother as well as a lot of my friends just trying to figure out what's happening over there and get a sense of what the student body is really feeling like.
I mean, right now the attitude on campus is frantic. I would say that people don't really understand the magnitude of everything that's going on yet. A lot of people not really following the social distancing, just trying to enjoy the last time they have with their friends. They waited till the last second to cancel my exams. So people don't really understand the magnitude of everything. I'm trying to get out of here ASAP. It's just scary, man. It's just scary.
Let me just run through the email. It was from the office of the dean of the college. So the clause starts here. It says, most importantly, all students who are able to must return home and stay home for the rest of the semester. University settings like Princeton present unique challenges because of the density of students living and studying in close quarters. Essentially what that means, students in the next 2 or 3 days are going to have to pack up their entire room, find a place to store it, as well as book last minute flights to places all across the country. A lot of students may even have to book international flights as well. And so further down in the email, they address those issues. They say, you are permitted to remain living on campus only if you meet one or more of these criteria. Essentially, if you are facing housing insecurity, financial insecurity, you are an athlete, or you're an international student whose home is in a country currently designated at warning levels for the COVID-19. I do believe that Princeton has done a decent job compared to other schools of providing opportunities for students to remain on campus if they fit under these criteria. But a lot of students are still criticizing the fact that the university really isn't providing too much financial support, especially the fact that you have to book last minute flights at this point. You have to find somewhere to store all of your stuff, as well as the fact that midterms are still going on right now. A lot of students are going through some pretty stressful times, but due to that, I've seen a lot of professors either give take-home midterm exams or redistribute the weight that the midterms are going to have on their grade as well. You know, Princeton is not the only school that is undergoing these concerns right now. Harvard essentially sent out this notice about 3 days ago, and a lot of students were still upset. I saw a tweet that said, how are these schools going to support people who need their work-study jobs or school-provided housing or health insurance just to survive? A lot of students, especially those who come from first-generation low-income families, are dependent on their university jobs to help pay for their day-to-day necessities. Academically, all classes, lectures, seminars, labs will move to virtual instruction beginning March 23rd and remain virtual through the end of spring 2020. This is also a big shift as well, because now students are going to be required to take all of their classes remotely online for the rest of the semester. A lot of students throughout the United States are going to be facing this, because I wouldn't be surprised if every university decides to follow this protocol. College campuses in general are pretty hard to contain a virus that spreads so quickly due to the fact that it is so densely populated. There are tons of areas where people congregate, and it is very easy to spread that disease, especially in classroom settings as well. So the fact that students are going to have to go online is going to be a big shift. Now, I will say that throughout the email, they do offer some financial accommodations. Students on aid will each receive a $150 credit to help with the expense of moving out. They will also be reimbursed for room and board charges based on the period that they are not on campus, as well as the fact that they are providing free meals if you qualify to stay on campus. Now, this whole situation in general is pretty upsetting. I've talked to a lot of my friends and they were genuinely upset due to the fact that they lost their entire semester at Princeton, especially seniors who this was their last semester of college ever. The fact that they're not going to be able to enjoy it with their friends is really upsetting as well.
No.
Yo, I'm filming a video about COVID-19. Do you have any thoughts?
Yeah, we're going online.
I know. What do you think?
How are they going to do it? Some classes that just can't.
Yeah.
Ensemble?
Yeah, music classes. How the fuck are you going to do them online? So my friend Nicole is a music major at Northwestern, and she's wondering how the hell she's going to do chamber and ensemble classes online.
Skype orchestra?
Skype orchestra, bro? That's hilarious. I just watched Elliot's video. He is currently quarantined in Barcelona because of the coronavirus as well. And the fact that he may not be able to come home because Trump has banned all flights from Europe is pretty scary as well. Elliot, my brother, stay safe out there. My friend Adrielle, who was supposed to study abroad in Italy, came home about 2 weeks ago and she is no longer able to return to her program.
Nick has asked me to talk about how the corona has affected me. Okay, I just came out of my 2-week quarantine. I've just been self-isolating because I came back from Italy. And basically the whole situation was just like so fast that there was just no time to think, but thank God that happened because like right after we left, like things got crazy in Italy. So I think NYU did a really good job with dealing with this like emergency crisis. And right now we're taking like online classes and attending classes through like recorded sessions because of the time difference. But it just sucks because like we didn't pay for online classes, but it's not anyone's fault, it's just how it is. So I'm not complaining, I'm just thankful that we're all here, we're safe. So yeah, stay safe y'all.
Obviously myself, my semester in Korea was canceled, so it really is just crazy how fast this virus has spread into a pandemic. Once again, I urge you guys to stay safe. Make sure to wash your hands, especially in crowded environments. But at the same time, please don't go into a panic. I don't think that's going to be helpful for anyone in this situation. It is pretty upsetting. A lot of people's plans are going to have a massive shift over the next few weeks, and it's just going to be interesting how this plays out, especially for the universities and students, most importantly. You know, to any international students out there, I wish you the best. I hope you guys can find some plans that will accommodate your schedule. To the universities, you know, Princeton, Harvard, Yale, all of these schools literally have billions of dollars of endowment. They have so much money that they could solve all of these problems. But to be completely honest, the fact that they're not doing more to provide financial support, especially for a lot of students who rely on this financial aid, pretty upsetting. But I am confident that everyone is trying to do the best that they can. You know, this is such a new situation that there isn't any protocol for this, so everyone's really trying to figure out as they go. But you know, I do think that there needs to be more flexibility as well as more support financially, academically, to combat these issues. But this case is still evolving. These are just my initial thoughts, and I figured I should share them with you guys because I personally been affected by them. My brother is still on campus. He has a midterm tomorrow, which is Friday, but his flight was supposed to be Saturday. So within that time, he has no chance to pack all of his stuff. So we're actually going to have to book him a different flight. You know, I don't think there's a right or wrong answer to how universities are responding to this. At this point, it really is just a health issue, and it's just unfortunate for a lot of parties as well. This whole process itself is pretty absurd, and it's just growing at a faster rate. So once again, just stay safe. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Definitely leave your thoughts down below. I'm interested to see how you guys respond to this, and let me know if you guys have personally been affected by this and how things are going to be for you guys moving forward as well. You know, stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.